Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Rich Manor in Rachel and Samuel's room, Rachel and Samuel are talking.
What is it? I don't regret my career at all of being a news executive. You're referring to the backlash or what Philip and his father Charles tried to destroy us. We serve different kinds of music artists. Some good, some dodgy, some was born spoiled, but just don't care. The point is, I enjoy what I do when I do it. I'm happy to hear you say that. I was so, really, Samuel? You don't have to, I want to. Besides, it won't be half traditional if I don't. And as Samuel got up and went and got down on his knees before Rachel and took out a box and opened it, revealing to be a ring. And as Rachel saw, Rachel Edgewood, would you be my wife again? Yes, I would. And as Samuel got up and so did Rachel, and as they began kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Meredith and Corey are talking. Okay, I admit I deserved that, but overall, I was looking out for Hunter. You were obviously in the way. No, that's not what I meant. Didn't lie me to what you meant. I love you, Corey. I always have. Past, present, and future. And what we have is still here. What planet are you on? Because obviously it's not Earth. You can't expect me to walk away after falling in love with you. We both fell in love with each other, but that's over. Corey, look, I have to go. If you love me, then let me go. And as Corey got up and took out $100 and left by the plate, and as he turned and walked away. And soon after, Hunter came and sat in the booth with Meredith, and she saw him. I don't believe you and I have met. Then why don't we change that? Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment, at Ethan's apartment, Ethan got the door, and it's Carly. Carly, I see that you're gonna be staying here for a while. Well, I figure why not? Besides, the place really have a nice vibe to it. Anyways, I'm glad you found me. I'm glad I found you too. And as Carly came and kissed Ethan, and as they pulled back, come in. And as Carly came in, and as Ethan closed the door, and as he turned and faced her, and she turned and faced him, I have a confession to make. What is it? Meanwhile, outside Faith's apartment in the hallway, Faith and Lucas are talking. Honestly, I don't know how I got there, but overall, I know Chris was behind. Why would you send me a video of you and her to tear us apart? Come on, you know I wouldn't hurt you. Let's just say I believe this theory. Why would you, and as Faith's iPhone beeps, and she got it, and saw it's a picture revealing of her and Lucas talking. And as Faith looked at Lucas, now what? Seems you and Crystal were talking beforehand, which really makes me wonder. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the conference room, Madison's doing some paperwork to someone knocking the door. Come in. And as Kristen came in with Noah, who closed the door. Kristen, Noah, I see you both got my text. Yeah, I thought it was, yeah, about that. I'm taking his place. Which I hope is alright. It's fine. That call my brother received on coming here sound pretty urgent. That's cause it is. What's going on? You two are doing so good on your roles here, but did we do something wrong? No. I do have a request to make. I know you two are doing your best to look after Sheldon, Nate, and Vanessa because of what happened in New York, which is why I'm gonna assign you both another task. That's if you can handle it. Meanwhile, in the cafeteria, Tyler's waiting at the table till Lauren came and sat with his brother. Where's Daniel? He's in class of post. You have to promise me not to let your motion clouds. I cannot guarantee that, Tyler. If they sense any fear or anger, they might split, and who knows how long it'll take to find them again. Okay, and as Tyler's iPhone beeps, and he got it and saw the text. It's legit? Yeah, it is. Meanwhile, in the hallway at the staircase, Melissa's sitting on the last two steps thinking. So Vanessa came down the stairs and saw her BFF and went and sat next to her, and she saw her. Everything alright? No. Are you and Adam? Adam, I'm fine. I just figured the reason to why we're forced into marriage. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Casey's room, Molly and Victoria came in. And as Victoria closed the door, and they turned and saw comatose Casey lying in bed. And as they turned and faced each other, look, I know how much you deeply care about him. Yeah, I do. Casey was more than just my husband. He was my partner in crime, so to speak. Meanwhile, in Yolanda's room, Yolanda's lying in bed thinking. And as Cole came back in and closed the door, and as he went and sat next to his wife. How you holding up? Good. I'm glad we're getting another opinion on this. We're gonna have a family no matter what. And as Stephanie came in, and as she closed the door and turned and faced Yolanda and Cole, who saw her. I hope you have some good news, because I really need it right about now.
Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Rich Manor in Samuel and Rachel's bedroom, Samuel and Rachel are in a kiss, and they pull away. So we're getting married? Yeah, we are. So when are we gonna get married? I was thinking tomorrow. Seriously? What better way to show the world how united this family is, despite what we're going through? So what do you say? I am with you, baby, all the way. Then let's take the kids to a meeting tonight. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Meredith and Hunter are talking. Look, first I want to apologize what I did by sending you away. You did what you had to in order to keep my dad. Corey was an amazing person every way, but again, not based. I'll tell you what, we'll talk again soon. And as Hunter got up and walked away, and Jack came to where Meredith is. This must really be my lucky day so far. Perhaps it can get better. And as Jack went and sat her booth and faced Meredith. Meanwhile, outside the diner, Hunter went out just as Lucy about to head in, but her iPhone rings, and she sees it's holding and got it. Hey honey, I was about to grab some lunch. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I cannot wait to start our marriage. Yeah. So what's going on? Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in Zach's office, Allison and Zach are waiting till Corey came in. I got your message. And as Corey went and sat by Allison. I understand the two of you want to get remarried. Corey and I have been through a lot, but managed to not let anything come between us. We just want a new beginning. I see. Who's going to be joining you two? Both our families will be there. What day you think about the wedding? We were thinking about tomorrow. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment at Ethan's apartment in the living room, Ethan and Carly are talking. I was thinking about what you said the night at church about you and I want to do everything in my power to make it work. You did a lot for me when you protect Lucy from Philip's attack. And when Charles tried to threaten you, I felt so scared for you. Is that why you broke up with me? I wanted to protect you. You need to trust the fact that I will always protect you no matter what. Because I know one day you and I will create a family together. I wanted that more than you know, than move in with me. What? You heard me. Seriously. Carly, I want you to move in with me. Don't you need time to adjust? I did when I moved in. But right now, I want to be the woman I love. So what do you say? I'm in. In fact, I'll show you why. And as they begin kissing each other. And as Ethan began led Carly to the back.
While in the hallway outside Faith and Lucas' apartment, Faith and Lucas are talking. Did you just seriously say that? Of course I did. I can't believe what I'm hearing here. When it comes to that video you just saw between me and Crystal, not everything's what it seemed. What does that mean? Why don't we go inside and I'll tell you all. And as Lucas went and unlocked his door and opened the door to his flat, and as Faith went in, and Lucas as well, and as he closed the door, and as he turned and faced her, and she turned and faced him.
Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the conference room, Madison, Kristen, and Noah are talking. What task is this? I'm gonna need you to get a girlfriend and for you to get a boyfriend. I'm sure you heard me. I need you to have a social phone in order to keep this operation going smooth. Hasn't it been going smooth? Clearly there must be a reason for this. Yeah, I don't want anybody to get suspicion to what our mission is. You know, truth be told, I really haven't been the same after what my husband did to me. Yeah, me neither. My wife's in prison for trying to kill me. Look, I get this is a hard task. I'm sorry for what Melanie did to you. And you. What JJ did was beyond sick. But we've come too far to walk away from this. So what do you say? Are you gonna do what I said? Meanwhile, in the cafeteria, Lauren and Tyler are talking. What's the plan? First we set up a meeting spot. Then we go from there. Maybe you and I can finally get some answers to the reason why our parents walk away in the first place and leaving us, Alex, and Casey behind. And as Heather and Danny arrive and start with them. Whatever you guys planning, we went in. Dude, the message clicks. I don't give a damn about the message. We're in this together, all of us. He's right. Danny and I may not be family. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, you are family. Practically, you're my future wife. And you, Daniel, are my future husband. And as Tyler's iPhone beeps, and he got it and sees it. What is it? They text back. They want us to meet at the church. Meanwhile, in the hallway at the staircase, Melissa and Vanessa are talking. So let me get this straight. Tracy blackmailed you and Adam to marriage because she found out their husband had the affair with Adam's mother? Yeah, now that Tracy thinks she has power, she can do whatever the hell she wants, including trying to break you and just no, because it's not gonna happen. Jeff and I fell in love the moment I moved here, after I had to break up with Oscar in New York. Oscar heartbreak? You know, I can tell he used to love your life in so many ways. Yeah, I know. I will always love Oscar. I mean, him and I have been through so much, but I also love Jeff. But the bottom line is, we're not gonna let that bitch take control of our lives. In fact, I think it's time you and I strike back at her. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Casey's room, Molly and Victoria come to the bed where Casey is, who's in a comatose. Yes, I remember how you felt about him, how close you two were, how you two were able to conquer the world. Casey meant more to me than anybody on this planet. The way I see it, you've really come a long way, and I think Casey wants you to be happy. The reason why my husband's in this bed is because of Tracy and what you did to him out of retaliation of finding out that I knew about Ben's affair with Julie. She put Casey in a coma, and now she's using this for insurance for me to be her lackey. But overall, I've fallen in love with Sheldon, and I don't give a damn if he's with Alice. I'm about to have a baby, Sheldon's baby. I tell you this, your husband who's lying in bed, he was very open to you. But overall, I'm glad we finally got the people we love. Look, I didn't want to come here and throw my comments at my husband's face. I just want to see how he's doing, especially during the holidays. Meanwhile, in Yolanda's room, Yolanda and Cole are facing Stephanie. Let me get right down to this. Whoever told you that you couldn't have kids should have their license taken away. So does that mean, yeah, you can carry a child to term with no problem? Oh my God, you are a miracle. Well, that's what I do. I love practicing medicine, giving my patients the best benefits they can ask. Yolanda and I appreciate that a lot. So let's put those fears to rest, because the fact of the matter is, the two of you are going to be the most loving parents on the planet, and that's my truth. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Rich Manor in Samuel and Rachel's room, Samuel and Rachel talking, and Samuel just finished texting the kids and put his iPhone down. All done. The kids should be here any minute. Is this really happening? Yeah, it is. Also, it gave our family a look on how precious life can be. That's one way to see it. You know, we only have 30 minutes till the kids get here. So, why don't I show you a little preview? In fact, and as Sam get his iPhone and Bluetooth it to the stereo and play some music right now. What about this? Nice. You know, I've always known your favorite music. Plus, this is our honeymoon song. You know, you're right. Why don't you show me why I couldn't resist you? You know, you haven't seen anything yet. In fact, I must show you why we've been married so long. And as they begin kissing each other, and as Samuel got Rachel on the bed, and as Samuel took off his shirt, and Rachel did the same thing, and as Samuel began to make sweet love to his wife Rachel. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Jack and Meredith are talking. So what's your story? Not that I have one, but I have many secrets. I see. Why don't I buy you a meal? Thanks. So what's your story? Just moved from New York, looking for a new beginning. You just might find more here than you bargained for. Well, I guess I'll take my chances. Meanwhile, outside the diner, Lucy's on her iPhone talking to Holden. Oh, you wrote a song about me? That's so cute and adorable. That shows how much you love me. Yeah. And as Lucy came in and saw Jack talking to another woman. Look, I gotta go. Don't worry, I get it. Yeah. I love you too. Bye. And as Lucy hung up and is uneasy by what she saw and head to where Jack is. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in Zach's office, Alice and Corey got up, so they followed Zach. Okay, I'll have you two in tomorrow. Thank you so much. You guys done so much, and this is the least we can do. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. And as Corey and Allison left the room, but Allison stopped him. I love you. I love you too. Are you sure you want to go to the wedding? Because actually, she wants to do this, being that she'll be there. Speaking of which, I want your mom. Let's go see her. And as Corey and Allison begin walking down the hall, holding hands. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Ethan's apartment in the bedroom, Ethan and Carly are laid in bed. Wow, that was amazing, just like I remember. Almost like when we first made love. You and I have come a long way. Yeah, we have. And I'm looking forward to you and I having a future. By the way, what happened between you and Nate at the church? It seemed really tense. Nate was helping me with my new project. You're making a movie? Yeah, I'll fill you in the details later. Right now, I just want to think about you. Sounds good to me. Why don't we do round 2? And as Carly got on top of Ethan and start making love to him. Meanwhile, in Lucas and Faith's apartment in the living room, Lucas and Faith are talking. Fine, tell me all. When I went and met Crystal a few hours ago and confronted her on her actions, I told her to stop this. The next thing I knew, I woke up in the motel room not knowing how the hell I got there. Why the hell, Crystal, have you been listening? She wanted to be with me and do whatever it takes to make that happen. I really thought my own girlfriend would understand me, but apparently I was wrong. You know what, you can believe it or not, but I'm telling you the truth. I need some time to process this. You know what? If you can't trust the fact that I would hurt or betray you in any form, don't bother coming back, because at this point, we're finished. And as Faith turned and left his apartment. And as Lucas went and sat on the couch. Damn it. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the conference room, Madison, Noah, and Kristen are talking. So can I count on you two? Okay, I'll do my best. Me too. Good, that's all I ask. And as Madison got up and went and left the room. And Kristen turns to Noah. Why would you want us to date here? We have to embrace a role here, so if and when danger shows, we'll be ready. I think I'm gonna join the cheerleading squad. There's tryout for varsity basketball. I'm already on the team. And as Noah's iPhone rings, and he got it, and see who it is. I gotta take this. And as Noah got up and went and left the room. And Kristen got her iPhone and pulled up the sign-up sheet and entered her name. But suddenly, the door closed, with the lights turning off, causing Kristen to put her phone down and stand up. Hello? Hello? Meanwhile, a dark figure is crawling towards Kristen. Meanwhile, in the cafeteria, Lauren, Daniel, Heather, and Tyler are talking. Look, Lauren has to do this by herself. Like that, seriously? Tyler is gonna back me up in case Daniel thinks trapped. It's a chance we must take. Our parents finally want to be a family with us, so we gotta do this very carefully. I think a church is a good sign. Besides, they can't see it in the open. Please be careful, Tyler, or I am. Tomorrow, I'll text to when we should meet, so we can plan our next move.
Meanwhile, in the hallway at the staircase end, Melissa and Vanessa are talking, and as Melissa said something wrong, Vanessa, you okay?
Yeah, I got a lot on my mind, so I see. And as Tracy came down the hall, and both Melissa and Vanessa saw. Speaking of which, and as they got up and went towards Tracy. And Tracy saw them. What are you doing here? I work here, in case you hadn't realized. That's awfully convenient. You know what? You think you have power just because you found out Adam's crime? Please. Clearly you had a reason for us to get married, otherwise you wouldn't threaten Vanessa's dad.
Jeff and I are breaking up, and furthermore, I made some phone calls to prevent you from taking this scholarship away. Wow, that's rich coming from you after what you've done. It seems to me that you've done your homework. Why don't you get a life? By the way, I hope you read the text about your task. I am not your little pawn. Fine, but I have a way to motivate you. And as Tracy took her iPhone out and pulled up the picture of Sheldon and turned it and showed it to her, and Vanessa also saw. If you hurt my brother in any, let me guess, you'll hunt me down to the ends of the earth. I get it, but in the end, that's up to Melissa to fulfill or end of the deal. Otherwise, your brother should be, how should I say this politely? Oh, that's right, taken care of. Meanwhile, in the office, Hunter is waiting till Madison came in, and Hunter saw her and she saw him. You must be Hunter. Follow me. And as Hunter got up and followed Madison to her office. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Casey's room, Casey's still lying in a coma while Victoria and Molly are talking. I got a question for you. What is it? Look, I'm aware that your pregnancy is going quite well. That's because it is. The thing is, I don't want anything to derail your happiness, such as your husband. I mean, what are you gonna do should Casey come out of his coma? Victoria, I'm gonna be honest with you. Besides Sheldon, Casey's always been the number one person I can count on. I mean, like you said before, we have been through so much together. But overall, you are right. If my husband comes out of this coma, that's gonna be a real game changer for me as I know it. Wow, in Yolanda's room, Stephanie, Yolanda, and Cole are talking. So when can we start? Whenever you're ready, and I'll let you know. Don't. I'll take care of it. Okay. I wish you two the best of luck. Thank you, Stephanie. And as Stephanie turned and head out, and as she closed the door, and as Cole came and got back in bed with Yolanda. Well, I guess you're right. I know I was. Jordan won't get away with this. I really don't understand to why she would do that. I mean, a patient clearly has the right to the hey, it's over. We got our second opinion, meaning we can start now. I like the sound of that. And as they begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, in the front area, Stephanie came to the desk and began locking information from her iPad to the main computer. So Jordan came to a Stephanie S. And she saw a word, please. And as Stephanie went and followed Jordan, and as they arrived her office, and as they went in, and as Jordan closed the door, and as she turned and faced Stephanie, and she turned and faced her. What's up? Who the hell do you think you are talking to one of my patients?